Hello, this is Dorothy Kuhn, known by many as the Dynamic Aging Expert. Congratulations for joining us for this pre-course training and for your upcoming program. I want to let you know that the work you're about to do was really pivotal for me in my life and the work I do. When I went from a life of being in pain that sapped my energy, that left too little for fun and too much in the way of feeling old, things my doctors said they couldn't fix, I took control of my life, upleveled my thinking and my actions so that soon I felt years younger, more fit, vibrant, and alive. What a difference to be feeling half my age. In that year, when I went from not being able to shop with my daughter for even an hour without exhaustion and pain, to being able to do this and more, full of energy, no pain, and feeling great, in that year, I really attribute this breakthrough to my first realization and to this first ability to make and enjoy the simple habits that support my body, my health in a way that's simple and fun to do, in ways that fit into my life and have allowed me to feel great, to be my best for my family, my work, and my community. And later, when I went from being sharp and on top of my life and work to no longer reliably remembering conversations, to feeling foggy-headed, off balance, and just not thinking well, while my doctors were extolling my health, it was clear dementia was headed for me. Doctors tell us they can't fix that. Inside, I knew I needed to uplevel again and leverage my body to heal my brain, to find new strategies that let me get my memory back and think clearly again. And I really attribute this breakout in life, love, and business to using these strategies effectively so that I wake up every day feeling great and staying sharp, something I'm proud to have achieved. It's an accomplishment for any of us who have reached that place where we're really feeling like ourselves again, so we can be ourselves and do the things we love for our families, our work, and our communities. And in those pivotal years, I went from being so forgetful, I was put on a written performance plan. You know, those instruments that responsible HR departments use to let you know it's time to shape up or bounce out. My boss, in a few months, was just amazed at how much I'd improved and recovered. And hear this. Even so, she was thrilled with me. She wasn't in control of when the company was having a layoff. We know anyone who's recently been on a written performance plan is an easy pick when a reduction in force is about to happen. The work we're about to do in this pre-course accelerator is really to get you ready and make it even easier for you to enjoy building your new health and life-affirming skills and habits so you can live pain-free, clear thinking without drugs. Your new skills and habits actually create these wins in your sales so you can do and be who you want to be. Leave pain, exhaustion, or foggy-headedness behind. Even protect yourself from the very threat of dementia, like I did. Those things that you know drain you of money, time, and creativity. So welcome to Module 1 of your pre-course accelerator. With this, you're on the road to a healthier, happier, and even wealthier you. Yes, pain and feeling old is costing you money. And if you're foggy-headed, that's costing you money too. If you don't believe it, just look around your life. See what's happening. If you're not focused on your future, see what's taking your money in terms of so-called accidents, illness, feeling poorly, forgetting things, not having enough energy, not paying attention. Your stocks went down, you lost your job, you couldn't sell your house, you sat on your glasses, the dog chewed up your hearing aids, the doctor visits, your medicines, the time wasted feeling bad. Go back and look. You've been spending a whole lot of money in ways you did not need to be spending any money at all. But the moment you get clear on the future you want, with the clarity and action that comes with it, life opens up. This is your first step. It's a wonderful journey. Enjoy this start. Create your own life, the future you really want to have. Now, there are other steps ahead, necessary steps, and this is the first, your starting place. It's a wonderful journey to create your own life, the future you really want. Now, in my future creating career, I've created many times. I've created wonderful business deals, better relationships with my teen kids that have blossomed more since. A respectful, workable relationship with their father, great health, delightful friendships, new love, and excellent business. And the foundation of asking is knowing the future you want to create. Now, this isn't a religious course, but you may know Jesus the Christ's words, "Ask and ye shall receive." One of my mentors reminded me that Jesus did not say, "Make me guess." Knowing what you want is the first step of asking. If you're like many people, you've drifted into some habits of mind and life. Maybe they once served you, but not so much anymore. And the first step to creating new habits is to know now, from where you are now, what you really want for your future, how you want to be and feel and do in your future. This step is critical to stepping into your life, to joining others who own their lives, their health, their wealth, and their future. It is my full intention to make a difference on this planet. My vision is to be inspiring millions to act and gain the dynamic aging that I enjoy every day, along with many others. The vibrance, the zest, the passion, and more. I speak all over, enrolling co-equal partners on this wonderful journey. Now, I'm very clear that when I made that promise, I hadn't any idea how to do it. But as one of my expert mentors said, I didn't know how to do puberty either. Did you? I didn't know how to ride a bike or fall in love or transform large corporations, but somehow I was able to do all those wonderful things. Consciously, I didn't know how to swim, but I learned and later became a lifeguard, even saving the life of a Marine over twice my size one very scary day. Here's what I know in the core of my being. When any one of us is fully clear on something we value and works in our life, it's easier to make every step a step of integrity and capability. And the path opens up where it had seemed impossible. This is even more true in the area of health and clear thinking, because culturally, we've often given away our power in these areas. Just take a deep breath, if you will, and let me share with you what I call dynamic aging. It's feeling vitally alive in the body we are each given, and through we express our divine gifts to the world. Dynamic aging for me is being so pain-free that you can focus on what's truly important to you and your future. It might be your family, your community, your friends, your business, your country, or our world. Dynamic aging is enjoying every morsel of feeling your senses deliver to you, either as a wonderful gift or as your teacher for a better, more inspiring future for the you are becoming. Dynamic aging is sleeping well at night with blessedly fewer trips to check the plumbing and waking up feeling good. Dynamic aging is a humble and deep well-being that you not only enjoy, but is the foundation of a legacy of love you can share with others. Dynamic aging is leaving the worry of Alzheimer's and other dementias behind, remembering well, thinking clearly, because you've taken control of your damage triggers. Take a look and see. It's a huge commitment to feel this good and think this clearly nearly all the time. For crying out loud, what would we talk about? I have long believed that this is the level of living God means for all people with this message. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Look at your hand. It is right here. It's with us. So may I suggest you claim it in a way that honors your faith, your belief system. Live it. And every one of us has what it takes to live our lives at this level, where your life works all the time through to the end. All it takes is a conscious intention, and you have that intention or you wouldn't be here now. So if indeed it is your conscious intention to have this vital, dynamic aging all the time, I'm here, and it's time for us to get started on what can be the best part of your life. Here's your first task. We'll get some more tasks as we continue along, but here's task number 1. I provided worksheet 1, priming your pump, to record the memories that come up. And I'm very clear that probably you've had a version of this task given to you before, maybe even more than once. But you didn't do it. So here I am, your divine assignment for the next 7 days. As soon as you remember any moment of zest or joy from your past, something you felt passionate about while doing, something that was so wonderful it wasn't work, it was play. When this is stirring within you, step 1, as one of my mentors taught me, is to say, "God, that's great." And step 2 is to write it down. Now, this isn't a religious course, as I mentioned, so if God doesn't work for you, just use the name that fits you for the most divine being you know in your belief system. God, Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, the universe, the Dalai Lama. Use your own guidance for the word that lifts your heart and inspires you deeply. And as you do this, just say, "That's great," and write down the passion story you've remembered on worksheet 1, priming your pump. As you know, priming your pump is putting something we have in to get more of what we want on the other side. So if you haven't already, print your first worksheet now. This full course has 5 parts, each building on the next, specifically designed to get you in touch with the best parts of you. We prime your pump with the best stories from your past, those that light you up. I suggest you take this time now while it's fresh to get started on worksheet 1. It doesn't take long, and just short minutes a day, you could find this is the powerhouse you've been missing. And as you carry this worksheet with you, anytime a wonderful, inspiring, or thrilling memory comes from your past up to your conscious mind, say, "God, that's great," and jot it down. Describe it with your inspired words, juicy, intriguing, fun, delightful, as suits this particular memory. Each morning and evening, set an intention to notice and jot down these memories 3 or 4 times a day. For 7 days, carry this sheet or a small notebook with you. When you are using worksheet 1, and I suggest you do, print all the copies you want. And we want to hear from you in our private Facebook community. You have this link by email. So post your discoveries, your questions, your encouragements. I love that we are a Give First community where we build and support our fellow journeyers on this path. If this is new to you, jump in with a spirit of love or simply a warm hello. This is your foundation, your first step to preparing you for Module 2, your top passions, and for the training modules ahead that lead you to the wonderful life you want for yourself, and being clear on what that is through our upcoming course. I'm glad you're playing. And if you received this first module as my gift to you for joining our community, I invite you to consider what's beyond this start when you're a full member of our community, where we help you get completely clear on what you want so you can step into the future you design. So ask yourself, what level of healthy do you want to experience and enjoy every day? How do you want to feel in body, mind, and spirit? What level of wealth will this dynamic health provide you? For those of you who are in our full course, I'll see you in Module 2. And for those of you who want to be, you'll soon have your email invitation. I hope you join us in creating the wonderful life you want.